So a friend of mine, Jeff, asked the question of, what do I think about people who own decommissioned police cars that aren't policemen, but they don't like change the coloring of the car so it still looks like a police car? You've seen these cars where you're driving along and suddenly you're like, whoa, I better slow the hell down. There's a cop car and then some jag-off just blows right by you and you're like, that's not a cop. What do I think about those people? One, they piss me off. Two, they creep me the hell out, right? Because to me, that's kind of like those people that completely dress in camouflage all the time, where it's like, I need to like, you know, like that whole idea of like, it's like The Secret, like you think this thing and then you become this thing, right? So it's like, if I think of myself as a soldier and I'm wearing camouflage all the time, I'm a soldier, except there's no war going on, but you're preparing your mind for a war that may or may not happen, and eventually you're gonna create that war. It's the same thing with these guys who are buying cop cars, and I'm assuming it's all guys. If there is a woman who's bought a decommissioned police car, kept it the same way, please write me, because I wanna hear what you're thinking, because I'm certain that it is only dudes that failed police academy, couldn't get into the army, probably was third string water polo team, and then only found out that they were on the water polo team because their uncle owned a Shakey's that the water polo team could go to and eat for free afterwards. And they were like, I need power, I need respect, I can go to an auto auction. Yes, I have $500. Am I gonna change that paint job? Hell no, because now I am the law of my own little city-state and within my own mind. So like, so now we have a guy who's driving around a cop car thinking like he's Judge Dredd. Like I just imagine him driving around being like, I judge you, I'm the jury, I'm the executioner, and what I'm gonna execute right now is an illegal left turn. Why? Because everyone thinks I'm a cop, so no one's doing anything about it. And I wonder what it's like for a cop to pull over one of those cop cars. You know, that for me as a cop, that would be like terrifying. Because I think it's one thing, the only thing that would scare the cops the most is what scares us the most, which is the cops. So for a cop to be facing someone who's pretending to be a cop, cops know how scary they are and how, like, you know, they can fly off the handle occasionally. Think of a person that has, who only thinks they're a cop in their mind. That is some scary stuff. It's surprising to me that there haven't been more horror movies about these kind of, I'm sure there probably has, but of people just randomly pulling people over. The only time that I had ever hoped that one of those cars was fake was when I was in my car and we had a case of beer in the back seat, and we were all 17, and we've been drinking beer within the car, and then we also had a whole bunch of weed in our glove compartment, and we got pulled over, and I was like, oh, please let it be one of those fake, like at that point I was going, please let this be a psychotic killer masquerading as a cop that's going to kidnap us, so maybe we have a chance of getting out of this. Instead it was a real cop, and it turned out I forgot my driver's license and could not find the registration in the car, and I was like, oh geez, we're all gonna go to jail tonight. And he said, why are you driving without your driver's license? And I said, well, I'm an epileptic and I'm trying to get home so I can take my epilepsy medication. And he said, yeah, how can you prove you're epileptic? And I showed him my little epilepsy chain, and he said, all right, you can go. Be safe, right? And that was a great getting out of jail story, which wasn't what the question was. It was about these weirdos who buy cop cars at auto auctions. They're all probably psychotics. So if you hate the idea of fake cop cars, but love Off Topic, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right there. We live off of your questions and comments, so email us at offtopicwithpeter@gmail.com and reach out to us on our Facebook page.